One of the things that I read about was you tragically had a miscarriage on your second.
Yeah, the second one, I think we got so, I won't say cocky, so we're so excited. And the first one seemed to go so well. Everything from when she found out she was pregnant to giving birth, that you're not meant to tell people that early on. But then when she found out she was pregnant with the second one that we lost, it was only been 5 weeks, and really you're meant to wait quite a bit longer and have your first scan and so on. We went around and told everyone. And then she lost it a few weeks later, just before, like the safe date. So that was pretty tough. I remember I was invited onto Lorraine Kelly show, and I was meant to go on and talk about a single and a tour. And then they kind of blindsided me, and it was just before I went on. They went, "We just found out you lost the second baby. Do you want to make the whole interview about that?" And I was like, "For what reason?" They were just like, "Because we've never had a guy come on here and talk about it before. It's definitely not like a celebrity." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So the whole interview became about that, and it was quite positive because I got so many messages from guys afterwards just going, "That's amazing, you went on and spoke about that." Because guys are just like, woman's just lost a baby. Guys have just got to get on with it and deal with it by themselves. Just do everything they can to support the mother.
What was it like for you?
Well, it was really tough because you just don't know how to, you're like, oh my God, this is actually something that was living inside of her that has now died, and I've just got to be there for her, and I'm just going to have to suck it up and get on with it. Because no one ever really asked the dad,
How you feeling?
How you feeling? It's not in our society, it's not normal. Everyone just goes, oh my God, how is she?
How were you feeling?
It's just helpless, really. It's awful. But yeah, Erin's dad was great, and my dad was great as well. In terms of, how do you feel? How do you think you should feel? How do you want to feel? What do you think you need to do to get through this? Especially when you've already got a baby, and then you're just like, how beautiful that whole experience was, and you're like, oh, we could have another one, and then you start, is this going to happen with the next one? Yeah, tough.
Yeah, men don't. I mean, men aren't really even taught how to deal with how they're feeling themselves, right?
No.
So
I've actually, doing stuff like this and doing interviews with either magazines or television shows, I've realised there's been the first times I've spoken about things that I should have probably spoken about with friends or family a long time ago, because you're like, it's either the whole macho thing of you don't talk about that, just get on with it. Like that's a woman's thing, women discuss things like that. I'm not even talking about miscarriages, I'm talking about relationships or,